Pinchas, you're dealing with so many Amazon sellers. I know that's your business. Can I ask you a question? I think a lot of people are asking this question. I think we'll bring the elephant into the room. What's the reason that so many sellers left this Amazon business in the past few years? I know that it used to be one of the hottest things. I think pre-COVID or right after COVID, that mama's halb klar ist, wenn man sich gefragt, du bist auf Panuse? Amazon. Was ist hier, Bruder? Amazon. But lately, I saw when they have the different jobs. What happened? What's the geschehen?
First of all, there's still a lot of Amazon sellers, but it's definitely much harder these days to make money like it was in the past. In the past, just had to find a product, put your own label, your own brand, the product that was selling, and you made money. Now, there's a lot more competition, and it's a lot more expensive to advertise on
So
Amazon.
it was always competition in this line, no?
Not to this level that you have now. Plus, Amazon added a lot of fees, so it became a lot harder to make money from advertisement to more fees and more competition. So a lot of people didn't make money and they left the industry, but there's still a lot.
I think that there's a lot of Chinese sellers that came into the market.
Correct. Part of the big competition is Chinese sellers. Plus, they can come in cheaper usually because they ship it directly. They have direct manufacturing, so they were undercutting pricing as well. So if there wasn't money in the business, why should you stay there? But there's still a big percentage.
Wieso machen es the people that are in the business are successful? How they're doing it with all these competition and the high. I'm saying Amazon is charging more now per listing than they used to charge.
Correct. They went up in certain fees with FBA fees, and today they're a lot better. Amazon, you can get products in a day. They had to invest overnight, and sometimes even same day in the afternoon. They invested a lot of money in their logistics side of the business. So
they're charging more money from the sellers.
Yeah, they have to make money some way.
Wow. So wie machen das? How does the professionals that's still in business, how they're doing it with all these expensive fees and competition?
That's one challenge that they have now, the profits, that it's much harder, but there's also two other challenges. One, it's an inventory business. They have a lot of money in their inventory. So even if they're doing a lot in sales, they still have a lot of cash stuck in their inventory. And Amazon is also the type of business, and this might answer your question, where you need to reinvest a lot of money the whole time. You have new products that you always have to come out with, upgrade your listings. You need to be on top of the game, invest a lot of money in your business to stay, on top of the game. It became like every industry where there's a lot of competition, and it's not easy out there. But in the past, it was much easier to make money. But now, you need to invest a lot more money, and you need to really have the financial side of the business.
And know how to run a business.
Yeah, you need to be very on top of it, on top of your numbers, on top of what's really happening to make money.
Gewaltig. So, Pinchas, kannst du es herausgeben? How do these people, wieso machen sie es Tacke? Wieso helft ihr sie heraus, und machen the right profits and was sich alleine zu bleiben in the business?
Right, so that's the name of the game now. You have to be able to be on top of your numbers, and man darf es kind of verstehen in a way that you need to be able to analyze each product, each listing, your whole business. You need to really be very smart about it, and that's what I do with our clients. First of all, we need to make sure there's numbers in place. A lot of people don't have, a knack for numbers. They're very good in creating the products and selling, but numbers and analyzing data is not their strong point. So that's where, businesses in the world have CFOs for this reason. A CFO comes in, looks at the business and sees what could be done to make this business, healthier, more cash flow. And they look at the future. They sit with the CEO to come up with different ideas. What could they do on a day-to-day basis to make the business, stronger, more profitable, more money? And Amazon sellers need this a lot. Now, they don't need it on a full-time basis, like, a big company, but they need that kind of expertise. That's what I do. We created a service. You work with a CFO, not on a full-time. You don't have to hire. It's a fraction of the time and a fraction of the cost of a full-time CFO. But mainly, the CFO can come into your business, really see what's happening, because they understand Amazon space well and they understand numbers well. So they can work with you to really develop a plan to, each product and each listing to really make a lot of money.
Give us an example, like a customer you recently had that you did something and the customer did not know what he's doing, and you came in and you just
So interesting thing that I noticed not too long ago when I was analyzing with someone his business. So he was having cash flow issues. He was selling one of his products. Many of his products weren't selling for the profit he needs to. So he wanted to bring in more cash flow because he needed to spend now a lot on more inventory. So one of the things he did is he looked through all his products. What does he have? What is he overstacked with? One of the products that he was very overstacked, he decided he's going to push a lot of it. He made it cheaper. He sold, a lot more than he usually. In that way, he was able to come in with cash flow. But when we analyzed it together, we realized that specific product was doing a good margin. And when his business was just that product, he would have enough cash flow. So he took a good product that's making him good money, reduced the price, so it's now harder for him to reorder for this product, and he's not solving his real cash flow problem. That's where it comes in to really know where's the problem, what's needed, what part of the listing is the issue. Is it because the inventory is very expensive? Is it because Amazon fees are too expensive? Where's the problem? And based on that, we can create more
And there's certain
understanding
tricks
and
and
more
certain stuff that you can
you
help
can
them.
implement and change to make each product more profitable, and then the business as a whole to turn into more cash flow.
Geweldig, geweldig. Fijn, gemeenschap is het zeer lang. Goed, je valt Neulem.
One important thing is people want to know, like, so these could what could you do? So the best thing I tell people is, let's do a free call. That's what I do. This is my way of showing you what we can do. You come onto a free call. We're going to take your top 3 products, analyze it together, and see what a CFO could bring to the table.
Wow.
So I'm going to share the link where people can book such calls, and let's see what we can make.
Fine. Who's the phone number?
People can reach out 732-702-3500 or WhatsApp on the same number, and I'll share the link where you can book the call.
Geweldig.